When a career suddenly ends, whether your role was handed over to automation, your body took an injury that keeps you off the floor, or the company simply restructured you out of existence, the immediate shock is rarely the hardest part. The real danger is the daily cycle that follows. You wake up feeling the absence of your routine, you try to figure out what comes next, the anxiety sets in, and you avoid the work. The sun sets, you have made zero progress, and the compounding guilt ensures you wake up tomorrow feeling even worse. Standard career coaching dictates you immediately need a new 5-year plan, but dropping the massive weight of a long-term goal onto someone already frozen by uncertainty breaks the entire system. Asking someone in acute career transition to map out their distant future is like asking a drowning person to plan their next swimming lesson. People in this position require an immediate daily structure to navigate the next 24 hours. That is the specific purpose of a personal operating system. While a job search strategy focuses on an end goal, the personal operating system concentrates on the mechanism of the day itself. It functions as a daily engine, the absolute minimum scaffolding required to keep a highly capable adult moving forward through a period of high uncertainty. The governing rule of this system is that structure must come first so that clarity can follow. Action precedes understanding. The system starts with the first building block, the identity anchor. The requirement here is to state who you are right now, speaking strictly in the present tense. We strip away the dead job title. Instead, we isolate the transferable skills that survive the layoff. A former manufacturing supervisor becomes someone who optimizes complex systems. A former floor nurse becomes someone who listens and de-escalates fear. That identified trait is then immediately chained to a specific behavior. You decide exactly what a person with that specific strength does today. This is a precise inventory of your durable value. It exists regardless of what specific industry you work in or what is printed on your business card. With your identity anchored, we install the second block, the minimum daily structure. It relies on exactly 3 non-negotiable components. First, a tiny morning anchor habit, like a 10-minute walk, small enough that you have no excuse to skip it. Second, one single meaningful action, achievable in 30 to 90 minutes. Third, mandatory physical movement, strictly for mood regulation. Those 3 components are driven by the third block, the daily operating loop. This is a 5-minute check-in you run every morning. You ask 4 questions to start the engine. What did I do yesterday? Where did I avoid? What is my one action today? When will I do it? The first 2 questions force honest, judgment-free self-awareness. The final 2 lock in absolute specificity and commitment for the next 24 hours. Human imperfection is inevitable, which is why the 4th and final block is a set of reset protocols. If you miss a day entirely, you abandon the guilt. Do not try to catch up. Simply wake up the next morning and cleanly reset the loop. If your daily action suddenly feels impossible to execute, you aggressively shrink the scope of the task. Reaching out to 3 contacts becomes reaching out to 1. If that remains too much, you write the draft message without pressing send. Movement at any scale reactivates the system. Getting the gears turning again is always prioritized over executing flawlessly. It is entirely rational to view artificial intelligence as a threat. For many displaced workers, algorithms and automated systems are the exact mechanisms that eliminated their careers in the first place. Yet the technology possesses distinct limitations. It cannot replicate the judgment you built over decades, your ability to read a room, your deep domain knowledge, or the human trust you command. In this framework, AI serves as an amplifier. It is a utility you direct to organize your own hard-earned expertise. You can build this exact daily structure today. By feeding a specific prompt into an AI guide, you spend 15 minutes answering questions, and the system organizes your answers into a clear, usable operating card. This process places you in the position of the director. You provide the judgment and the history. The AI simply provides the template to organize it. Remember, the insight only comes after you start moving. Grab the prompt, run the experience, and share your resulting operating card with the Pathfinder community to establish your momentum for tomorrow.